6 strategies to earn respect, avoid exploitation. Do you ever feel like you're not being treated with the respect you deserve? It's frustrating, isn't it? You might find yourself on the receiving end of dismissive comments or belittling behavior, which can leave you feeling undervalued and overlooked. It's all too common to encounter people who are quick to judge or harsh in their assessments, making you feel as though you're not respected or appreciated. But here's a liberating truth: you have the power to change how others perceive and treat you. It begins with self-respect. When you hold yourself in high esteem, it sets the standard for how others should treat you. It's about asserting your worth and establishing clear boundaries that communicate to others that you are not to be underestimated or taken lightly. Think of it as an opportunity for growth. Each interaction is a chance to reinforce your value, to stand firm in your beliefs, and to not allow others to diminish your spirit. It's about showing up with confidence and integrity, ensuring that your voice is heard and your presence felt. Remember, respect is not just given, it is earned and maintained through consistent actions and interactions. So, start by respecting yourself, and watch as the world begins to recognize and reflect the respect you've cultivated within. Let this be your motivation to transform every interaction into a positive affirmation of your worth. Embrace the challenge with grace and determination, and you will see a shift in the dynamics of your relationships. Let's make respect a cornerstone of how we interact with the world around us. Sometimes, the best course of action when faced with persistent disrespect is to gracefully exit the situation. There's strength in choosing to walk away, in saying good riddance to environments and relationships that consistently undermine your worth. However, if you notice a pattern where you're consistently treated with subtle disregard, it may be time to adopt new behaviors that command respect. It's crucial to understand that gaining respect doesn't require changing who you are at your core. It's about evolving how you present yourself and interact with others. By respecting yourself profoundly, you set a boundary that tells others you will not tolerate being overlooked or mistreated. Start by affirming your own value daily. Build a strong sense of self-worth that becomes apparent in your posture, your speech, and your actions. Communicate clearly and confidently, stand firm in your decisions, and don't shy away from asserting your opinions. When you embody this level of self-respect, it naturally influences how others perceive and treat you. It's about making a conscious choice to not let anyone diminish your spirit or trample over your boundaries. Every interaction is an opportunity to reinforce your worth. Let each day be a step towards a more respected and assertive version of yourself. Embrace this journey with a commitment to personal integrity and watch as the world begins to reflect the respect you've cultivated within. Let's not just demand respect, let's inspire it through our actions and interactions. With consistent dedication to cultivating self-respect, you embark on a transformative journey toward valuing and cherishing yourself more deeply. Esteemed scholars, including Herbert M. Lefcourt, highlight the profound significance of possessing an internal locus of control. This concept is pivotal to our mental well-being, suggesting that our ability to govern our own lives directly correlates with our psychological health. By fostering a sense of personal agency, we not only navigate life with greater autonomy, but also enhance our self-esteem and mental resilience. Embrace this empowering mindset, and watch as you elevate your life, embracing self-love and personal growth along the way. Embracing an internal locus of control empowers you to believe that your actions, abilities, and even your errors shape your destiny. The cornerstone of practicing self-respect lies in granting yourself the permission to assert boundaries without guilt. Prioritize your well-being by discerning what truly matters in your life. Safeguard your peace and preserve your energy by making a conscious choice to maintain only those relationships that nurture your growth and well-being. In doing so, you not only honor your values, but also cultivate an environment where your true self can thrive. This journey of self-respect is not just about saying no to others, but saying yes to yourself and your mental health. It is essential to stand firm and ensure you are never shortchanged, whether in life or in simple daily transactions. For instance, imagine you're at an ice cream stand. If you've paid for 2 scoops of ice cream but receive only 1, don't just shrug it off. Politely, yet assertively, request the extra scoop of chocolate that you paid for. Remember, advocating for yourself is not a cause for guilt, it's a sign of self-respect. By doing so, you affirm your worth and teach others how to treat you, setting a standard for not just the small pleasures in life, like ice cream, but for bigger and more significant interactions as well. It's not just ice cream, it's a delightful remedy to your hunger, a simple pleasure that you rightfully deserve. Right now, your priority is to satisfy your craving. So, without hesitation, ask for those 2 scoops. But remember, this moment is about more than quelling an appetite. It's about acknowledging that you hold the power to create your own happiness. This act of indulgence is a testament to self-respect. You are not merely existing to please others, but to cherish and honor your own desires. So go ahead, relish those 2 scoops of ice cream and revel in the joy they bring. This is your moment, a sweet affirmation of your worth and your happiness. Respecting yourself means appreciating both who you are and the company you keep. Number 2, setting clear boundaries becomes not just a practice, but a pivotal expression of self-love. Consider the scenario where you frequently host movie nights, and your friend, whom you deeply care about, often joins. While you cherish their company, their behavior as a guest might not always align with the respect you deserve. It's in these moments that the art of boundary setting becomes crucial. Communicate openly with your friend about what respectful guest behavior looks like to you. This isn't about creating distance, but about fostering a healthier, more respectful environment where mutual appreciation flourishes. By defining these boundaries, you assert your worth and teach others how to treat you with the respect you grant yourself. It's a delicate balance of maintaining valuable relationships while honoring your own space and peace. This act of setting boundaries is a profound testament to the respect you hold for yourself. It's about knowing your limits and having the courage to voice them. Each time you do, you reinforce your self-esteem and ensure that your relationships are contributing positively to your life. In nurturing this respect, you not only enhance your personal well-being, but also set a standard for how others are treated within your space. Embrace this practice as a crucial aspect of your journey towards self-respect and personal fulfillment. Imagine this: a friend comes over, casually rests their feet on your coffee table, their dog unwittingly brings fleas, they devour most of your snacks, leaving a trail of Cheeto Puff remains on your cherished furniture. Does this scenario reflect respect? Clearly, it doesn't. It's vital to recognize that respect within any relationship is foundational, and when it's absent, it's a call to action. Setting boundaries is not just a step, but a necessity. It's about protecting your space and asserting how you expect to be treated. The next time your friend plans to come over, take a moment to discuss these boundaries. Communicate what is acceptable and what isn't in your home. This conversation isn't about confrontation, but about building respect and understanding between you both. By establishing these guidelines, you're not just preserving the cleanliness and sanctity of your living space, you're also nurturing a relationship based on mutual respect and consideration. Remember, true friends will understand and respect your needs. And through this process, you reinforce your self-respect and ensure that your home remains a place of peace and respect. You can approach this conversation with kindness, empathy, and a consideration of their perspective. However, it's crucial to remember that this is your home, and your rules set the tone for respect and comfort within its walls. Politely, but firmly, let your friend know that unrestricted scavenging through your fridge is not acceptable. Emphasize the need for their pet to be properly managed to prevent fleas from invading your space. Additionally, ask them to keep their snack-laden fingers away from your furniture to maintain cleanliness and order. These rules are not just whims, they are essential standards that ensure your home remains a sanctuary for both you and your guests. By setting these boundaries clearly and kindly, you are not only upholding your respect for your own space, but also teaching others how to treat it with the same regard. It's about fostering a relationship where mutual respect is paramount, ensuring that every interaction is as considerate as it is enjoyable. Rule number 3, realize that you don't always have to be nice. Naturally, being kind feels good when it comes from a place of genuine desire. However, if you find yourself being nice at the cost of your own happiness, it's time to reassess. Tragically, there are individuals who perceive kindness as a weakness to exploit. Being kind doesn't mean you have to surrender your well-being or accept less than you deserve. It's important to strike a balance between generosity and self-preservation. Embrace the power to set boundaries and say no when necessary. This doesn't make you less kind, it makes you smart and self-respecting. By honoring your own needs as well as those of others, you cultivate a life where kindness is a choice that enriches, not exhausts, your spirit. This doesn't mean you need to cease being a good person. It's about recognizing those moments when prioritizing yourself is necessary and feeling no guilt for doing so. Often, there's a fear that by declining a favor or an invitation, you might jeopardize a friendship. Ask yourself, though, what kind of friendship demands your compliance at the expense of your own needs? True friendship understands and respects personal boundaries. You don't have to accept every invitation or fulfill every request to maintain a genuine connection. By choosing to put yourself first when needed, you're not being selfish, you're practicing self-care. This approach not only preserves your well-being, but also sets a foundation for healthier, more supportive relationships. Embrace this balance without guilt, for prioritizing your needs is essential to your happiness and the quality of your relationships. Imagine you've just settled into a soothing bubble bath, relishing the tranquility of a night alone. Yet, there's a lingering pressure to always appear cheerful, to always be socially available. So often, you might find yourself painting on a forced smile as you head out the door, even on the days when your spirit feels heavy. While smiling can be uplifting, a smile that doesn't stem from genuine joy doesn't hold the power to heal your heartache. It's essential to honor your authentic feelings and give yourself permission to seek solitude when needed. Embracing these moments of genuine self-care, rather than masking your emotions, allows you to nurture your well-being on a deeper level. Remember, it's perfectly okay to choose serenity over sociability, to prioritize your own peace without apology. This isn't just self-preservation, it's an act of profound self-respect. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that you're having a bad day. There is no obligation to maintain a specific mood for the sake of others. Often, carrying the burden of unnecessary guilt can transform what are usually joyful activities into obligations that feel forced and uncomfortable. It's vital to assure yourself that taking guilt-free time to unwind and care for your own emotional needs isn't just acceptable, it's necessary. By allowing yourself this space to heal and rejuvenate, you are not only honoring your current emotional state, but also enhancing your future interactions. When you do choose to spend time with friends after fully recharging, you'll find that your happiness is genuine and your presence more joyful and engaged. This self-assurance in prioritizing your well-being not only enriches your own life, but ultimately strengthens the connections with those around you. Rule number 4, speak up. Many of us naturally lean towards shyness, finding it challenging to dominate group conversations. However, being shy doesn't mean you should allow yourself to be constantly interrupted or overlooked. If you often find yourself being spoken over or ignored, it's crucial to employ some strategies to ensure your voice is heard. Begin by asserting your presence with confidence. When you speak, maintain eye contact and use a clear, firm tone. You can also use physical gestures, like raising your hand slightly, to signal that you have something important to say. Practice these techniques in smaller, safer settings to build your confidence. Remember, every voice has value, including yours. Asserting yourself doesn't require a loud voice, it simply requires a clear and persistent one. By taking these steps, you not only make your contributions known, but also encourage a culture of respect and attentiveness in every conversation. First and foremost, try using the name of the person you're speaking to during the conversation. Much like the cocktail party effect, where our focus sharpens when we hear our own name in a bustling room, this technique can recapture wandering attention. Recall how your music teacher would skillfully insert your name into a sentence to snap your focus back? Employ that same strategy. Mentioning someone's name not only pulls their attention back to the dialogue, but also personalizes the interaction, making it more engaging and direct. This simple yet effective method can transform your conversations, ensuring you are heard clearly and distinctly, even in the most distracted settings. So next time you find yourself vying for attention in a discussion, remember the power of a name. It's your tool to bring the spotlight back to your words. Another effective technique is to incorporate hand gestures while speaking and to distribute eye contact equally among your audience. The use of hand gestures is not just a method of expression, it actively captures and holds attention, powerfully emphasizing your points. As for eye contact, it's a profound tool. Imagine the intensity of someone looking deeply into your eyes. It's compelling and impossible to ignore. However, it's crucial to balance this attention equally among those you're engaging with. This equitable distribution of eye contact ensures that everyone in the group feels acknowledged and important. Such practices not only enhance the impact of your message, but also foster a deeper connection with your listeners, making every word you say not only heard but felt. Let's skip the soul-stirring today and keep it light. Rule number 5: resist the urge to over-apologize. Have you ever caught yourself saying sorry for situations that weren't your fault, or when nothing has actually gone wrong? Apologizing out of habit can diminish the weight and sincerity of your words. While it might seem like a small courtesy to apologize just to maintain harmony, it's crucial to consider the impact this has on how others perceive your self-assurance and authority. Your apologies should be meaningful and reserved for moments when you truly have something to atone for. This approach not only strengthens the value of your words, but also reinforces your self-respect. By being more selective with your apologies, you assert your integrity and encourage others to recognize your true intentions and capabilities. Apologizing too frequently can dilute the sincerity of your words, transforming sorry into a mere filler that others might dismiss as insincere. This habit not only weakens the perceived value of your apologies, but can also cast you in a light of submissiveness. When you're quick to assume the mantle of blame, it can lead others to believe that you're an easy target for responsibility, even when it's undeserved. More critically, this pattern might signal to others that you won't assert yourself, making it easier for them to overlook your feelings or disrespect your boundaries. To change this dynamic, it's important to cultivate the strength to apologize only when truly necessary. By doing so, you ensure that your apologies retain their gravity and are recognized as genuine. Embracing this practice enhances your self-respect and commands a deeper respect from others. They will see someone who stands firm, respects themselves enough to know when they are truly at fault, and speaks with conviction rather than concession. Remember, your voice and your integrity are pivotal. Let them resonate with confidence and authenticity. Frequently, we find ourselves apologizing for things that don't warrant an apology. For instance, if you choose not to do a favor, remember that favors are optional, not obligatory. There's no need for apologies when you are simply exercising your right to say no. Similarly, when you hold an opinion that differs from others, embrace the power of disagreement. Your viewpoints are your own. Stand firm in your beliefs without feeling compelled to say sorry for them. Being respectful doesn't necessarily mean conceding to every demand or diluting your perspectives with apologies. Instead, it involves being mindful of when an apology is genuinely due. Apologize when you have wronged someone, when it's a true rectification for a mistake. This discernment in using sorry sparingly enhances its sincerity and impact, while also reinforcing your self-respect and the respect others have for you. Cultivate the courage to maintain your stances gracefully and respectfully, without unnecessary concessions. By doing so, you demonstrate a strong sense of self, an understanding of your worth, and an assertive, yet polite, communication style that commands respect rather than inadvertently inviting disregard. Number 6 on our list of empowerment strategies emphasizes the vital role of confident body language. Indeed, confidence is often hailed as the key to success, and this is especially true in how we present ourselves. To command respect and convey authority, your body language should project strength and resilience. This means adopting a posture that says you are unshakable, a person who stands their ground and cannot be easily swayed or pushed aside. Adopt a strong, stable stance and maintain good posture to physically symbolize your inner strength. This does more than just prevent you from being literally toppled over if someone bumps into you. It visually communicates your self-assurance and control. When you carry yourself with poise and confidence, people not only see you as formidable, but also treat you with the respect such stature commands. Let your body speak of your confidence and capability. Hold your head high, pull your shoulders back, and let your gaze meet others squarely. This body language doesn't just influence how others perceive you, it reinforces your own feelings of self-worth and can significantly boost your self-esteem. In embodying this physical presence, you remind yourself and inform others that you are a force to be reckoned with, deserving of respect and capable of holding your own in any situation. Harness the power of confident body language by standing tall and maintaining good posture. Engage in conversations with strong eye contact, whether you are speaking or listening, as this signals both respect and self-assurance. Avoid crossing your arms, as this can be perceived as a defensive gesture. Instead, keep your arms relaxed at your sides to convey openness and approachability. Hold your head high and keep your gaze forward, rather than directing your eyes toward the ground. This posture not only boosts your own confidence, but also makes you appear more confident to others. When you enter a social setting, like a party, embrace the opportunity to observe and interact. People watching isn't just an activity, it's a chance to connect, understand social dynamics, and become more attuned to the nuances of human interaction. By consciously adopting these behaviors, you reinforce your presence in any room. This not only affects how others see you, but also strengthens your internal sense of self-worth, empowering you to navigate social spaces with grace and poise. Remember, it's a party. Embrace the vibrant atmosphere and continue to express yourself with those engaging hand gestures while you speak. By doing so, you'll project the confidence and respect akin to an Italian chef commanding the kitchen of a bustling pizzeria, Mamma Mia. And if I've indulged in a bit too much playful banter here, well, this time I won't say sorry. It's all part of the fun. Now, turning the focus back to you, do you ever feel overlooked or undervalued? Will these tips empower you to step into your confidence? How often do you find yourself apologizing unnecessarily? We'd love to hear your stories. Share with us a moment when you felt disrespected and how you handled it, or how you might handle it differently now with these strategies in mind. Your experiences can inspire and encourage others to redefine their boundaries and assert their worth with poise and determination. Which of these strategies will you embrace to cultivate respect from those around you? We invite you to share your thoughts and plans in the comments below. If this video has sparked any insights or proved useful, please don't forget to hit the like button. Even better, share this video with someone in your life who might benefit from these empowering tips. Your engagement helps us reach more people who, like you, are on a journey to assert their worth and command the respect they deserve. Let's inspire each other and grow together. Subscribe to be yourself and hit the notification bell icon for more content like this. As always, thank you for tuning in. Your presence and engagement are what make this journey so rewarding.